deciding to do it with a really healthy ingredient. We're talking about antioxidants. We're talking about giving you some wonderful power packed in lovely, lovely blueberries. And now you can grow those blueberries in your own garden and put them in your French toast, put them in your pies, put them in your muffins. Do so much with it. I used to just throw berries in my cereal.
And the blueberry syrup.
Oh my goodness. Make your syrup now, make your jams, and make your juices in your Vitamix, all with these beautiful blueberries. It's our Harvest Multiplex Blueberry Collection, brand new this season and at a feature price, $36.12, item M46263 to get these home. I'm gonna take a bite of this,
I knew
Philip,
you would.
and you tell me what's going on. Actually, I'm gonna serve you while you tell me what's going on here.
Well, let me just tell you, I love this because, again, a custom designed thing from Cottage Farms. That's what we do. We design it for you. It's not just about designing beautiful flowers, but designing blueberries that will bloom all season long and fruit all season long. We've got 3 different varieties in this Bountiful Harvest blueberry. This is what's shipping to you. You think, oh, I know you're going to ship me something little. Well, I'm not. And every one of these little blooms turns into a blueberry. The 3 different varieties, by the way, for the North and the South, you've got an early fruiting, mid-season fruiting, and late fruiting, all in the same pot.
So you're getting the blueberries basically all season long?
All season long. And that's what I love about these. It's the first and only 3-in-1 blueberry plant, high in antioxidants, large fruiting period up to twice as long as single varieties, and big fat blueberries right here. Exceptional flavor, tidy habit, and designed exclusively for the QVC audience. That's what we have here.
And by the way, fresh from your garden, no pesticides. You know what's in these berries. You know what's in the soil. You know what you fertilize them with. It's not like going to the supermarket and getting something that is just, you know, you don't know exactly where it comes from. Now you can have those smoothies, those shakes, all of that different goodness that you get out of the antioxidants in these blueberries. We're going to show you some photos to see how these grow and to see how you're going to be able to pick these.
Look, big blueberries, and I mean absolutely covered. You see blueberries for sale in small pots as bare root plants. 3 different varieties, early, mid, late season, all in the same pot. They're the blooms. Do not pick the blooms because each one turns into a blueberry. These will cover you up with blueberries, and look at that. Fruit from top to bottom in a container or in the ground, but because these get big, I do want these in the ground. That's where the way I prefer mine. In the fall, these turn fire engine red. The foliage is fire engine red, and the plants are beautiful. I put them in my flower border. I fertilize these with the acid fertilizer, by the way, Bud and Fire Booster for acid loving plants, and nothing but blueberries coming on. And if you want to see how yours is going to mature, this is the way this baby grows.
That's really nice. Look at the height on this. Look at the size and scale on this. I want to let you know this is not trellised. It's a bush. I asked Philip before the show. I said, do you need to put these on a trellis? Do blueberries grow on a vine? He said no, because this is a bush.
It's a bush, exactly. And the reason that you're seeing the fruit and the blooms at the same time is because the fruit came from the early fruiting one, the early blooming one, and see the later ones are just now blooming. That gives you an idea. Usually on your blueberry plant, you have all blooms, and then you have all fruit, and then you have no fruit. Here, you've got the blooms and the fruit happening at the same time because of the varieties.
Feature price, $36.12, item M46263. Think about if you're someone that loves your blueberries, how much you spend when you buy them at the market. It's a little container that you sometimes spend $3 to $4 on.
And they're mushy.
Yeah, and they're not mushy. Fresh. That's the thing that I keep saying over and over again, is that, you know, when the fruit is fresh from your garden, when the tomatoes that we were showing you a little bit earlier, fresh from your garden, you know what's in these. You know when you watered them, you enjoy them because they don't have any crazy pesticides or anything like that on them. You know everything that's going into this. If you've got children, you want to make sure that you're feeding them properly and you're giving them all the best nutrients. You've got your antioxidants packed into those blueberries, something that's brand new this season, feature price of $36.12. Look at the bushel that we have here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is outstanding.
That's what you want.
That's what you want at home. You want a lot of blueberries. And now you can make that blueberry jam. You can make your smoothies. You can make your pies, your muffins, your different French toasts. Everything that you want to do, you can do it. And you know what? It doesn't even have to be that complicated.
It's not.
Grab them and go as a really healthy snack. Pair them with your yogurt, pair them with your granola or your breakfast cereal, and you've ensured that you're giving yourself something extra special. Every time I've seen blueberries, I've thought of them as such a luxury because they're so expensive when you buy them at the market.
Well, they're expensive and you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Because, you know, sometimes when I'm buying grapes, I'll pick a grape off and eat it in the store, but I'm not likely to open up the package of blueberries and start eating those before I buy them.
Yeah.
I've seen people do it. But this is fresh from your garden to your table, and you will absolutely love these. Again, this is the only 3-in-1 blueberry that is out there. We did this specifically for our QVC customer. You said you wanted more blueberries, so guess what we did? We went with larger plants that also produce over a longer period of time. The dwarf blueberry plants will give you a smaller amount because the bush is not as big.
So this is a big bush.
You want something that's absolutely going to be like a blueberry making machine.
So this is something that's very popular this morning. We're getting very busy on the phone lines, so if you want, go to the phones right now, pick this one up, item M46263, something that's brand new this season, and over 600 of you have already decided that you want those fresh blueberries to grow them in your own home. What's great about this, look at the size of these blueberries. Look at this is the way that they blossom.
Yes, and look, there's the fall foliage. Excuse me, I'm choking on blueberries. Even in Mississippi, they turn that fire engine red in the fall. Put this right in your flowering shrub border. They have earned their place, though. Not many fruiting things look good in the flower border. These are incredible. Then while you're out there picking your flowers, you've also got a little snack.
So this is something that is, you know, going to give you that nice healthy snack. I want to show you just how big these blueberries are because it's really quite astounding. When you buy those packs at the grocery store, you might get 1 or 2 that are this big. And look at, by the way, look at how juicy these are. These are beautiful blueberries that you're going to now be able to put in your smoothies, in your drinks, in your baking, in your cereals. Really yummy. I'm going to eat that one up. And this is the way that they arrive to you.
This is what I'm shipping out to you. It's not a little plant. This is what it is, and it's not just one plant. You're getting 3 different blueberry plants. Early, mid, late season for the deep south and for the far north. Every bloom turns, this is what's shipping out to you. This is unbelievable to me. Finally, something that's going to absolutely work over a long period of time. Blueberries, blueberries, blueberries. Bountiful harvest. Multiplex, because it's basically you get the one thing, but you get to see 3 movies.
And think about this. We made a great French toast with blueberries in the middle of it as a beautiful bake. Look at that. Can you imagine having that fresh tasting blueberry in the morning on a Sunday? Maybe, you know, it's late in the summer and you're celebrating a birthday or an anniversary, or just, you know, you want to just celebrate life and have some great antioxidants. This is going to give that to you. This is something that's been very popular this morning, approaching 1,000 of these purchased in this show. This is the way that you're going to fertilize this.
The acid fertilizer.
It's item M10831 in order to get the acid fertilizer. Feature price on this, though, $36.12 to get this home. I'm so happy people are picking this one up.
I am too.
Yeah, very exciting. So we have lots of great things that we showed you in this show.